let's talk about the normal flow and give examples. We're going to use the position and give it a value of static. In a normal flow, each block level element sits on top of the next one, like we explained. Since this is the default way in which browsers treat HTML elements, you do not need a CSS property to indicate that that element should appear in a normal flow. The syntax is position, you say static. In this case, you have not specified a width property for the heading element, so you are going to see that it's going to stretch the width of the entire browser window by default. The paragraphs are also going to be restricted to 450 pixels, while I'm going to show you that example. Now this is going to show you how the elements in normal flow start on a new line, even if they do not take up the full width of the browser window. All of the examples I'm going to show you that demonstrate positioning will use a similar HTML structure. Now this is the example I was trying to explain earlier. This is for the entire body. I will go to our text editor and then actually demonstrate this for everyone to see. So this is the body, which has a level 1 heading, and it has a paragraph as well. And then this is the CSS style. By giving it a width, okay, the entire body of 750 pixels, a font family, give it a color, and the block 1 heading has a color also, and a padding of 10 pixels, and the paragraph is going to be 450 pixels. It's going to stay just like you saw in the explanations. In the explanation here, that the paragraphs are restricted to 450. Okay, restricted to 450. So this was the example I was trying to explain. Let's go to our text editor and then write this code in and then see how it's going to display on our browser. In our text editor, I've pasted the HTML code, okay, which is the level 1 heading and then the paragraph. I'm going to save it, Ctrl S, and then go to my CSS, and then let me remove all these codes and then paste the styles I want to apply. The styles I want to apply to the body. So I'm actually going to save both the CSS and then the HTML as well, and I'll view in my browser the results. Now you can see the box around it, and then because it's a block level element, even though this has not covered the entire space, it has dropped down and it has given this a 450 pixels as my paragraph, okay, and it has given this a 750 pixels as well. So it is clear from the CSS. Let me minimize my CSS and my browser so it can be seen side by side. Let me do that quickly. So let me also minimize this, and then my browser. Now we saw that we gave the entire body a width of 750 pixels, font family of Arial, and the color, this is the color. So if you want to actually see it working, let me just give it a more brighter color. Let me save, let me refresh the browser. Okay, so you can actually see it working. Okay,